This is JP coming up from Tampa Bay, Florida. Doing a video for you guys to share where I just been learning and sharing my thoughts of or whatever topic that I want to talk to you about. And today this is my time to tell you that why why there's poor people and why there is wealthy or rich people or financially free people. In a book called Why Want You to Become a Millionaire, from Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump, you may have heard something about these two guys, and they think, I don't know if it's Robert Kiyosaki or Donald Trump. I'm quoting this video. Well, anyhow, this book says it was published in 2004, and they said the middle class is going to irrevocably going to disappear. I mean, there's no phase or thing that it may survive on this on this economy, and it's happening right now. 6 years ago, it's almost 9 years ago. This guy said this, right? And that struck me when I read that particular phrase. The middle class is going to disappear like this. There will be more rich people and there will be more poor people. The middle class is going to disappear, and where do you want to be? You want to be on the wealthy people, or you want to be on the poor people? And it starts with how you think. It appears like in a shorter sentence, this phrase: the mind of an entrepreneur. How do these guys think? This is a guy who I think his name is Richard Branson. Yeah, he's a multi-billionaire guy. You might have heard of him, or you can Google him. Do a Google search. And I heard this guy say, if I was to make a new business, a new venture in my life, and it wanna cost me like maybe $10 billion or dollars to start, that I don't have, what do I have to do to get those $10 billion to start a new business, right? $10 billion that I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna look for resources. I'm gonna find a line of credit, and I'm gonna brainstorm, get to my creative thinking, find the solution to that. But if you ask a normal person that works every day 9 to 5 in some cases, how are you gonna get $1,000 by the end of the week, and today is Monday? That person, they won't say, I only make 400 on a week. You see, that's the difference between an entrepreneur and an ordinary people. I'm not demeaning by say ordinary people. I'm saying that it's what you think, what you can get is where you're gonna be at the end of the day. You know, if you think, okay, I need to get $1,000 by the end of the week, because I need to get to a very important seminar, a workshop that's gonna cost me like $1,000 or $1,500. How can I get that money? How do I need to do to get that money? Instead of thinking, man, I don't have that money, I can't go, you know, maybe later. I'm gonna wait until maybe it turns into a product, and maybe I save a lot of money today, in 2 months, 3 months, and I will be able to buy that product if they sell it a reasonable price. And by reasonable, I say, well, maybe 200, 300, or maybe 500 at the most. But if they sell like $1,000 or $2,000, well, no way I'm gonna buy it, because I don't have the money to. That's the difference. The difference between a guy who thinks, okay, gonna get the money is $1,500 for example, to be in a workshop. There's another in the state, it's in another state, for example, and I'm gonna get educated. I'm gonna get suffocated, by knowledge. I'm gonna apply it in my business. That $1,500 I'm gonna um, you know. Uh, take it like an investment, because it's my education, because at the end of the day I'm gonna get huge revenue with the information that's gonna be given to me. Instead of thinking I can do it, I don't have the money, maybe later. No way. That's the difference between mind of entrepreneur and the mind to average people. You have to think outside the average people in order to be successful. you know and for me it's like it's hard. It's not easy. Think aloud like that, because in my case I don't have that money really. you know if I was to go to a workshop that it costs like 1,500, I would have to borrow that money. Get off credit maybe, with the money that I don't physically have. And what's gonna happen later? I don't know. Maybe I have to work twice as hard on my regular job to pay that debt. you know for that, thinking frightens people. That thinking frightens people. And what happened? They just froze and don't do anything. That's the difference. It takes gut to think like an entrepreneur, to have the mind of an entrepreneur. Think about this. Think about the at first, you're gonna get like shivers. It's frightening. I know it's frightening. It is. But in order to progress in life, in your business, you need to do it. I encourage you, do it. Do it. It's gonna do wonders for you. Okay? And keep doing it. Just keep doing what you do. Maybe you won't see the results. If you are like fast-paced result guy and you don't see the results, you gotta keep doing it. Just do it, do it, do it. But don't lose that mind. Don't ever try to think again like all ordinary or average people, because the average people, they're broke, they don't have money, they listen to the TV to crappy things on TV, I mean, sorry, and they won't succeed. They always be complaining. They be always being complaining about how bad is the economy and whatever. Alright? Mind of an entrepreneur. Alright? This is JP signing off, and I'll see you tomorrow on a new video. Bye bye.